Hurry, 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 step right this way.
Hi, welcome to Mark's Basement Arcade. Today we are going to be tearing apart this World Cup soccer. Yes, I mean tearing it apart. We got the boards all working, they're all error-free. The game plays as it should now, and it does not shut off like it used to. But it's filthy. It smells like a old bar. It's got that ashtray kind of bar smell to it. So we're going to clean everything, tear off all the plastics, bring it all down to nothing, and we're going to put a Comet LED kit in it and CPR plastics. So this is going to be a long video or a bunch of videos. I think I'm going to break it down. I'm going to break it down to tearing it apart, one video, cleaning it, one video, LEDing it, one video, probably putting it back together, one video. So, since we are tearing this bad boy apart, I am taking the power cord, putting it up there. Actually, let's do this. We'll wind it up into a little ball on the back, and then we're going to wrap it up into itself. So that way I know when I do that with cords, that means, Mark, do not touch it. Alright, since this is going to be a really long video where I'm taking it apart, it's going to be in sections where I'm going to be working on it and tearing it apart and then working on it and tearing it apart. So I'm going to stop the video, start the video, stop the video, start the video. But the first thing we have to do, we have to get some things disconnected. Let's get my giant lamp out. Since we're taking things off the top of the playfield, we have to disconnect things from the bottom of the playfield. I believe there was 3 big batches that we needed to disconnect. We will be unplugging all of this. Now, I'm not too worried about these plugs. The reason why is because there's, you know what, you should be worried, Mark. Remember you just did your chime box and you kind of screwed up on it. We got this 1, 2, 3. These 3. You took your chime box apart on your Williams, and you keep telling people, hey, take pictures of everything, and you didn't. And then you were stuck with where you had to look at another picture of another thing to get it back apart. What's good about these plugs here is they're keyed. They only can go in one way. They only unplug one way. You can't put them together another way because one side's flat, one side's pointy. So you can't put them like that. They just don't fit. Okay, we got these here, these here. Now I'm going to take a picture of what's here. And It's here. So I'm going to do that on all these different switches that are underneath here. And then I'll drop the playfield down, and then we'll get onto the top of the playfield. As you can see, I got part of this ramp off right now. I need to work on this part right here so I can get the rest of this ramp off. So I'm going to get my camera out. My trusty iPhone. I think it's 10x. So I can see how all this went. Bags. Bags, bags, bags. Bag for everything. Bag for all these parts. Because we want to get them back together in the same spot. Don't want to be messing around with screws trying to figure out what they are. On an EM, it's so easy to do that because almost all the screws are exactly the same. Left. Jackpot. Bags. You get them from all your favorite little parts vendors. And you just save them. Every time you buy some parts, save your bags. What am I hung up on? I feel like something's holding me still. Something's holding me, but I don't see nothing holding me. That's what's holding me, just friction. This ramp I don't want to mess up, so we're getting at it with two hands. Alright, now this should just pull right out of there. Because I unscrewed it. Now, what do we need to do? What would be my next move? Everything comes off in layers. So, once I get more off, I'll get back to you on this. Left jackpot. I bet you left and right jackpot will be the same screws. I'm putting money on that. We'll see. I'm going to take these two screws out. If they are, I'll just label it left and right jackpot. And it is. Okay, that's good. Oh yeah. I learned a bag trick off my buddy Duncan at Arcade Crusade. He does a lot of these SS games like this. Well, I shouldn't say SS games. A lot of DMD games. He's actually got a World Cup sucker he just got, and he's got some nice videos on it. So alright, so let's get into doing a couple other little things and we'll get back to the camera. Alright, as you can see, we got some progress here. Got the whole big giant ramp off. That's all gone. Now we got to work getting the wire form off and all the other little plastic junk off. But I think we should be pretty cool by now. All this other stuff comes off pretty easy. So let's work on this wire form. Let's get a little bag for that. Now, as you can see, I'm doing a video in a video. Okay, wire form. Got a big post here, and then 2 screws there. And it should pop right out, it looks like. Yep. Alright. Nothing wrong with having video after video to know what you did, and then I also took pictures of what I did. Just double documented, I guess. You really want to know where everything goes on these games. It's like, did these things have such an assembly line where one person did this and then it went down, and then one more person did this, and then it went down, and then one person did this? It's kind of crazy how there are so many little pieces for this, and I mean just little pieces everywhere. Oh. Alright, let's get this ball off. Just to see what the ball looks like gone, you know. I believe it just comes right up. There we go. And then there's a set screw on there. This ball is trashed. This ball's got no balls. Garbage. Alright, so we're going to get to other little parts. Alright, as you can see, we are further along here. We're starting to remove the plastics. I'm going to take a picture. Anything odd here, I'm taking pictures of, just to see, you know, how everything went together. I went through and made a video of what screws were holding down what, and what nuts were holding down what, and what bolts were holding down what. So I can get a judgment. Oh, those can stay like that. Okay. Those won't get removed then. Those are just like hanging there. We will loosen them. Makes it so much more easier for me to get at things. But yeah, you can see we are progressing pretty good here. And we're running into a couple of these stuck bolts again. Screws, posts. My biggest issue so far has been can I get under there? Now we got a new size now. Yep. My biggest problem is ball. I can't get off that plate at all. It just won't. The Allen set screw. I wonder if they used Loctite on it or something, but I broke a Allen wrench trying to take that off. So I'm thinking it's gonna stay, and I'll just clean around it so I can figure out how to get that off. So I'd like to clean around it better, but if I can't get it off, I can't get it off, because I'm not going to risk destroying the linkage for that just to get it off. I can get under there just enough to clean, so that's probably what I'm going to do, which will be fun. But yeah, it's coming along pretty good. Just trying not to mess anything up. That's why I've been double videoing and pictures and everything, which is good. And all these plastics are being replaced. So it really doesn't matter how they come out, but I'm still going to try to save them. What is that they say? Waste not, want not, or whatever. Why break them if you don't have to? But yeah, interesting. Okay, that goes there. But yeah, this is what I've been doing for a little while. Making my videos on my phone. Describing why that is so heavy. All the plastics coming off and everything. It's pretty cool. A lot of these screws aren't even tight. Just don't know how they just didn't vibrate loose, you know. Like this one, just boom, roll loose. But yeah, we got a lot more work to do on this. To get off to all the well, I think we got all the plastics off, well, except for this piece. Yeah, that's it for the plastics, except for this one piece here. Let me see if I can get that off real quick. How's that? How's that by this post? The purple one. Yeah. I went through and I loosened, unplugged all these connectors so everything can come out easy. Except for this one doesn't want to. Alright, it doesn't have to then. I'm not going to force it. Alright, we'll just sit there then. Let's put it back there. Alright, so let's keep going now. I gotta go back through and take more videos and more pictures of everything. This whole piece right here has to come off, and that's about it. So the teardown is almost complete. I think the next time you see it, it's going to be tore down. So let me get back to doing my magic. Alright, you can see I got most of the playfield completely tore apart. Man, this thing is just crusty, filthy. This is like hardened plastic on there. It's going to be so much fun to clean. But yeah, I got a couple little itty bitty pieces to still tackle. That's probably about it for this video. Just a couple little goofy things I got to take off just to make it easier to clean. But otherwise, it's pretty much done. Other things I'll, take off is like this ball area here and these sides. I'll probably take off these sides. I don't know yet. Just that these nuts, I don't want to be breaking them on the other side. That's my worries about taking them apart. I can clean around them. It's just harder to clean around them, and it's slower to clean around them. But I don't know. I know there's a parts order coming in for this machine. I have to give the customer a list of stuff I'm going to need for it, just because there's little things I found that I knew I would find that would be broken. So that's about it. Oh, am I beat? It's just this stuff right here, I think, is melted ball. I'm really pissed that I can't get this off. It's got rust in the hole right here really bad. So I'm afraid that this part of the ball is rusted. So I'm going to do my best to clean all up underneath here. If I can get this off, I will. But I don't know. I can drill it out. I might have just drill it out. See if they got a replacement for this. If I drill it out and it gets jacked up, it gets jacked up. That's why I don't want to take it off. It works. So sometimes you just leave things as they are and don't bother with them, because you can do more damage in the long run messing with them. But otherwise, that's it. Next video is going to be cleaning. I don't know if I'm going to make a video on cleaning the plastics. The reason why is because I'm afraid, if I got to get these certain camera angles and stuff, I'm going to break them. So I don't even want to mess around with that, you know what I mean? So I think I'm just going to leave well enough alone and just do them on my own and just show you cleaning the playfield. But this stuff, let me show you that. Right, let me zoom you in if I can. This is like hardened plastic. I mean, it's really on there. They don't really have anything. There we go, pen cap. I don't want to use anything hard. I don't know, maybe a little Novus will loosen it. I mean, yeah, Novus will loosen it up, or let's try a little naphtha. Let's see if that will loosen it up. I think it's melted ball. It's under the ramp. It ain't really hurting anybody. You know what I mean? Look how dirty that is, though. It's not really hurting anything in this area, you know. But yeah, I would like to get it off. I don't know how I'm going to get it off. I will get it off with something. I got some plastic panel tools. I might try getting it off with that. But yeah, it's on there good. So, I don't know. Anyways, I hope you liked the video. I know it's a long one. But, like, subscribe, give us a thumbs up, share this with your friends if you feel it might help them. And that's about it. Later.